Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're taking a full deep dive into the new Alliance Battle game mode, Alliance Battle Infinite. The brand new mode integrates the best parts of Alliance Battle and World Boss Legends into one endless damage showcase. You fight World Boss Legend bosses back to back, you build bonus time, and the longer you survive, the more insane your score gets. Now before we break everything down, one thing I need to mention is really disappointing showing from Netmarble. They actually announced that starting from the December update, they're going to change the Alliance Battle Infinite from 2 days a week to only 1 day a week. It's honestly crazy because the new game mode was actually pretty good. People were actually enjoying it because it was something new. And although your overall weekly score did go down, the rewards you get from a single run is much better. So I don't know why they would do something like this. It's absurd they've made a change like this. Meanwhile, thousands of players have still not gotten their accounts back, including myself. But yeah, we'll talk more about that later. But yeah, let's go back to the game mode. So yeah, as I was saying, Alliance Battle Infinite is basically Alliance Battle Extreme, Alliance Battle Legends, and World Boss Legends combined. Instead of fighting Frost Beast and Surtur, you're fighting the World Boss Legend bosses in an endless loop. So to summarize the game mode, it's 4 minutes of base time. Each boss has 30 bars of HP. Once you kill a boss, another one spawns immediately, and each boss has more HP than the last one, making the game progressively harder. So with each kill, you earn 4 seconds of bonus time, up to a maximum of 60 seconds. But this bonus time stops adding the second any boss triggers the Enrage mode or during the bonus time period. So underneath the boss's HP bar is the Enrage bar. When it fills up, the boss becomes enraged. Now for a boss to become enraged, they need to survive a certain amount of time. When they're enraged, their attacks become stronger. They have more iframes, they have different animations, and more importantly, they get certain buffs that can ruin your runs. So if you get hit during the Enrage effect, the boss gains a 80% ignore damage buff for 8 seconds. That means you deal basically no damage, making it almost impossible to kill the boss during that 8 seconds. So what you need to do is dodge the attacks, and then make sure you deal enough damage for the boss to die and a different boss to come in, so the Enrage bar is reset. Now during the Enrage effect, they also hit you with purple attacks. They're penetrating iframe attacks that you need to dodge because of the 80% ignore damage buff on the bosses. So it basically is the difference between a bad run, a good run, and a cracked run. So yeah, each boss brings their own unique animations and skill patterns. If you have been playing the game for a while now, you probably already know how these bosses work from their skills from World Boss Legend. While some of them have hard crowd control abilities like stunning you or time freezing you or knocking you back, some also cover full maps like Gore, and some also have tracking attacks like Gene and Null. So this game mode really rewards players who are familiarized with the animations and the skills, so they can take their time and know when to use their skills and also dodge the enemy skills. Now after you're done with the 4 minutes, you enter the bonus time. By the time the bonus time is triggered, your bosses are already very strong and tanky. So yeah, you need to play very carefully and utilize that time to the maximum value possible. So yeah, try to deal as much damage as possible during the bonus time. As for strategies and pointers, I would honestly recommend dealing as much damage in the earlier stages where the bosses die easily, so you can score really high, and on top of that you can also stack a lot of bonus time. Next up, you need to dodge everything once Enrage hits. Even the red hits on the bosses can lead to 80% ignore damage. So unlike Alliance Battle Extreme or Alliance Battle Legends, there's no collecting or canceling roars. You need to mainly focus on surviving and dodging the hits. At the end of the day, if you get hit, you don't deal any damage. Your skills get interrupted quite often, especially in the earlier stages, because when a boss dies and a different boss comes into the arena, you get hit with the skill interruption, which is super annoying. That's why I personally prefer characters that do lingering damage or have short animations that deal damage after the animation is complete. Characters like Storm or Luna Snow, for example, they deal lingering damage, so their final skill is not too long, which ends up dealing more damage even when the new boss spawns in. So yeah, other characters that also perform well are characters with fast animations or V-pad mobility. You can use V-pad to dodge attacks even when you are in the middle of a skill. Like I gave the example of Luna Snow, she has all three of the characteristics I mentioned. She has very good lingering damage, she has a very good V-pad and very fast animations. Similarly, Storm has lingering damage, fast animations, but she does lack V-pad. On top of that, we also have Mephisto and Doctor Strange. They both have V-pads, but they're very slow. They have decent lingering damage, but their animations are very long. So oftentimes I even find myself getting stuck in like their fourth skill, where it's so long that I get hit with the boss's skills, which ends up being counterintuitive. Instead of dealing more damage, I end up having to wait until their 80% damage buff dies out before I'm able to deal more damage. So yeah, moving forward, there are 4 basic restrictions in this game mode. The 4 typings in the game: Speed, Blast, Combat, Universal. Starting off with Speed, the absolute best team in the game for Speed is Nick Fury, Luna Snow, and White Fox. Alternatively, instead of Luna Snow, you can use Miles Morales, Gamora, Bullseye, Gwenpool. Any strong PvE speed unit will perform really good here. Moving forward, we have Blast. The top 2 teams in my opinion are Doctor Strange, Mysterio Phil, Storm, Cyclops, Dazzler. Alternative DPSs include Gambit, Psylocke, Cable, Magneto. Even Iron Man, in my opinion, will perform well here. And just like speed restriction, you can use your best PvE Blast character here for the best results for your account. Next up, we have Combat. In my opinion, Kingpin is gonna perform the best. Supports I would use with him are Valkyrie and M'Baku, because both of them are really good as supports and have support artifacts. Alternatively, you can use Gladiator, Crescent, Venom, Hulk, Doc Ock as your main DPS and do decently here. Finally, we have Universal Restriction. Here, the absolute best is Mephisto, paired up with Satana and Ghost Panther for the flame damage boost. Alternatively, you can use Scarlet Witch, Ghost Rider, Thor, Jean Grey, and brand new Hades to score decently here. As for the no restriction day, Mephisto has to be the best pick here. He's just absolutely insane. He has so many hits and deals so much damage, paired up with Satana and Ghost Panther, so the exact same team as the Universal Day. But yeah, at the end of the day, any of your strongest DPS characters with Enrage or competition can work in this game mode. So you're moving forward into builds. I would honestly suggest you build characters with either a competition CTP or a raid CTP. Competition you can use for almost every PvE character, and as for rage, if you want to utilize its value more, you should use it on characters with guaranteed crit in their kit. And alternatively, for very budget runs, you can use a mini rage obelisk. And that's the new game mode for you. Fun, rewarding, honestly something Alliance Battle needed for a long time. A change. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think. Are you guys enjoying Alliance Battle Infinite? And also, do you agree with Netmarble reducing it to only 1 day a week? Drop your thoughts down below. If this video helped you out, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one, guys. Peace.